The second level of Kohlberg's theory is the conventional level. This begins in adolescence and it travels all the way into young adulthood. And in the second level, adolescents begin to make moral judgments based on compliance with the rules and values of society, which is other censored moral reasoning. Societal rule and conventional regulations are adopted to help ensure the social order, which basically means at this age group, the child's going to make decisions morally based on what society is saying, rather than what they believe in their hearts. And at this stage, at that weird in between, I've really seen a lot of this stuff through myself, trying to make decisions on what I should and should not do, based on what the society is doing around me, or if I should follow my heart and travel on my own path. And I think that's a big question, or a big hump, that a lot of children in that awkward stage between adolescence and adulthood face, because there's a lot of issues and events that come up that make you think critically and make your morality really shine. And I think for myself, in morality and really trying to decide what's right or wrong, this stage for myself, which I'm currently getting out of, given that I'm about to turn 21, so I'm creeping my way out of that adulthood, or I'm creeping my way into the young adulthood rather, and out of adolescence. But in hindsight, the questions that I ask myself every day really come from, do I follow society, given with our social media and all of these crazy things going on, or do I follow my heart because I know what's right and what's wrong? And so as I'm going from the conventional level to Kohlberg's third level, I'm really starting to see the transition of me following societal based values and ideas, and really starting to follow my own. But in Kohlberg's second stage, the conventional level, there are two orientations, with a good child orientation and law and order orientation. That good child orientation is the primary moral concern of being nice and getting approval. And as I was getting into middle school, I really did a lot of nice things for people, solely for people to like me, and solely for people to be on my side, which is not wrong. It wasn't full-hearted, but it was being judged as full-hearted, and so with that moral concern in there, I wanted to do what was right, but I wanted to gain approval while I was doing it. And like I said, because I'm kind of transitioning between the second and third level of Kohlberg's idea, I'm really starting to see that kind of shift in my morality change. And there's also the law and order orientation, where morality is based on a larger scale, by basically saying what's right and what's wrong. And even if you're doing the wrong thing for the right reason, it's still the wrong thing. And I've seen myself go through this situation, especially in workplace, in a school environment. I know there's also examples of I've been where I've wanted to help people do their homework, but my idea of helping and their idea of helping were very different, where they wanted me to do all of the work, but I was helping them. So what was the big issue, I'd ask myself? But it's still wrong. And now, because I'm shifting through these stages or these levels of these theories, I'm being able to actually see how my ability to decipher what's right and what's wrong become more clear. And so now I'm not doing everybody's homework. I'm essentially just assisting as I go along. And that's just one of the many examples of that coming into play.